Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It is a truly passionate scene here. Always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years.
Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
There's the whistle. Balde. Rashford. Balde. And it's Rashford. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ferran Torres. De Jong. Pedri. And here's the chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rashford, now he's off and running. Rashford. Vermeer. Played with finesse. He can get that clear. Vencedor. Lofted upfield. Eric Garcia cuts it out. Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. Balde picks it up now. Ryan claims it. Safe hands. Nice physical challenge. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's played forward. Vencedor. Oh, there's a probing ball. Koundé. Yamal. Vermeer. Here's Ferran Torres. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Ryan, long ball by the goalkeeper. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Cuts out the pass. Koundé. Pedri. Koundé, Kubasi, spread out to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Toljan. Oh, that was was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. De Jong. And here's Lopez. Over to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Looking for a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Deep cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Balde. And it's Rashford. Rashford tries looking up for options on the left. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Rashford. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Aim forwards. De Jong. Barcelona have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working. Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Eric Garcia. Ferran Torres. Lopez. Here's Ferran Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And they've got rid. This looks promising. Does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found the way through. That's good defending, very good defending.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Balde. Rashford. Rashford looking for options. And here's Ferran Torres, looking here to chip it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Balde. And it's Lopez. Moved on forwards. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Rashford. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Takes a shot! Aim forwards. Vencedor. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a good ball. Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, great! And the shot! And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's played into the air. There's the header! Oh, not the best of headers. Pedri. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Fermin. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Balde. And it's De Jong. And they win it back again. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. Ferran Torres concedes a free kick for that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Ferran Torres. De Jong shifted upfield. Fermin. That's tidy. Balde tries a cross. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Kubasi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's the throw. De Jong. And it's Balde. Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Yamal goes for a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Really well manoeuvred. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Ferran Torres clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. Eric Garcia. And he cuts out the supply. Played out to the right. Hit into the middle. Pedri tries to clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Toljan clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Al Kubasi looking to add to his goal. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal. Demi. Rashford. Ferran Torres. Muscular approach does pay off here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Balde. And here's Rashford. Balde. Lovely feet. Rashford. Lopez. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ferran Torres, and here's Lopez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aim forwards. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. De Jong. Balde. Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield. Nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. De Jong. And it's Lopez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it out wide. And it's played into the mid. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. And it's played forward. Rashford, now he's off and running. And here's Ferran Torres. Pedri. And here's Lopez. And they can counter here. Vencedor. Out towards the flank. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, he's been flattened there. Real chance! Just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
De Jong. Played towards the other side. Yamal chasing after it. Vencedor. Moved on forwards.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pedri. Yamal. Balde. Pedri. Yamal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Here's Ferran Torres. And it's Lopez. Here's Ferran Torres. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's trying the shot. Clears it away. Oh, sweet feet. Balde. Oh, nice touch. Fermin. Cortez. Fermin! Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Balde. Barcelona, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Fermin made out to the left flank, and it's Balde. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Jong. Fermin. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Fermin must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Now that's well seen too. Al-Kubasi getting this one clear. Vencedor. Out to the left it goes. Ball swung in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Rashford. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Fermin. Pedri. De Jong. Vencedor. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. And it's Balde. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Balde crossed in once more. That's been drilled forward. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Over to the left. Rashford. He's making a real surge on the left. That's too far for anyone. Some good work on the right flank here. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And that has been clubbed away. Tolyan. Oh, nice one too, very nice. A chance to play it in. Vencedor. Pedri. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres played out to the left flank. Rashford with the cross. And he's there to clear it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's Balde. He's being urged to shoot. Ryan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
De Jong. And here's Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And that's aimed into the middle. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fermin. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Rashford, now he's off and running. De Jong. Ambitious ball here. Vencedor. Driven forward. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, easy pickings there. Long ball looking to counter. That has been cut short. Ferran Torres. Fermin is fouled. He's gone direct. Ryan claims comfortable. De Jong, some resolute defending there. Koundé. And it's played forward. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Koundé. Yamal. Aim forwards. Fermin spread out to the left. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Rashford. Out to the left it goes. Fermin. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. And that has sent him sprawling. Pedri, played out wide. Koundé. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. Kubasi. Vermi. How Kubasi, gently done. Oh, Red, nice interception. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Balde. Vermi. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rashford. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Balde. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Out towards the flank. Vermi. De Jong. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Calmly anticipates. Out to the right. Yamal. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Lopez. He's well positioned here. Oh, shooting chance! This is not, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Going for goal! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Can he charge? Surely! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal. Ferran Torres. And the counter is on. Toljan. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It is a corner. Koundé with the clearance. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And out it comes again. And that's a throw. Rashford did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Vencedor. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. Over to the left. De Jong. Pedri. And it's Balde. Fermin. Pedri. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Rashford. That's a good run down the left. Played into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Pedri. Kubasi. Balde. Balde, he's on a run down the left wing. Wins the duel this time. Rashford. Balde gets into some space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. Pedri. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's played forward. That's an excellent interception. Fermin. Pedri. Oh, it's come loose. Koundé. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is a great pick out. Balde. Eric Garcia. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Balde. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Rashford. That looks a good... Gets his head on it! And he thumps it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He is just caressing the ball. Balde attempts a clearance. Rashford. Balde. Eric Garcia, gently done. That's been won straight back. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Rashford. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Again! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Yamal played out to the left flank, showing good feet. Ferran Torres. Oh, good spread. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Yamal spread out to the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? Clipped into space. Oh, look at the space here. Decent chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Proves too strong. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cross goes in there. Shot! Goal! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Played in deep. Balde getting this one clear. Rashford. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Ferran Torres. Danger averted for now. And it's Balde. Balde, now here's the delivery. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Peach. And the lead is extended still further. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Has a look and plays it forward. Goes for goal! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
De Jong. Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win. Eric Garcia, pinged towards the front line. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Big chance! Oh, that's a waste. Pedri, Koundé, gently done. Yamal. Fermin has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Had a shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Fermin. Fermin! a save of real quality, not easy by any means. 5 minutes left on the clock. Vencedor. He's in plenty of space here. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's neat. That's a cute ball. Rashford. Moved on forwards. Yamal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he latch on to this? There are a few waiting for it. Vermi. Vencedor. Toljan. And it's played forward. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Time, excellent interception. Toljan. Quality ball. Al Kubasi clears it away. And he's there to get it away. Really well manoeuvred. Koundé. This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Al Kubasi head over towards the opposite flank. Can he get onto this? Rashford. And that's a goes to finish! And he should have made it 4. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Kubasi. Martin. Kubasi. Al Kubasi shifted upfield. Tries a deft little ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Now this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. And after all of that, Jim,